I used to go to the Tip Bar across the street, the Tender Trap, across the street from my house. I lived right across the street from the Tender Trap.
I had no idea about that.
Yeah, there's a side street right behind Fred's Diner.
Yeah.
Right there, there's a side street.
I knew you lived in that area.
There.
I had no idea it was that close to the Tender
Oh,
Trap.
yeah, it was right there. I used to walk there at like 16. I would walk over to the Tender Trap, and sometimes all I would have is a pocket full of quarters. And I guess the bartender was really cool because a kid walking in there, sitting down, plopping a bunch of quarters on the bar and saying, "Can I have a Budweiser?" And then I'd get my beer, and the thing would be like hot by the time I was done with it because I would just sit there nursing one beer for about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Right.
Squeezing every bit of lusciousness out of it to just see as many dancers as I could. And the bartender kind of knew, kind of remember, looking and kind of laughing. But I guess it wasn't that big a deal.
Nah, back then they let you.
Went in and watched some tits, got a boner. Sit there and get my boner.
Getting your boner on.
At the tit bar. God, that goes away after a while when you're so jaded and disgusted with tit bars and strippers. When you first go, especially as a kid, your first time in the tit bar, it's like,
Danny's Den.
Naked girls.
Do you remember Danny's Den?
Of course.
Danny's Den was such a shithole, man.
Dude, I don't think there was a strip club on the island I hadn't been to.
This place was so bad they decided to knock it down just to make parking for the supermarket.
Yeah, bad.
That's how valuable this little house was that was a strip club.
Yeah, there were all these like piece of shit like old houses.
Right.
They weren't even a building in a strip mall or something, or a standalone building for like a store or something. It was a house. Like they would decorate up this house on the outside, paint the windows black, put a sign, "Exotic West Coast Dancers" on the outside. What the hell is that?
West Coast, they're from Bayshore.
Exotic West Coast Dancer, yeah. From Bayshore.
Trust me, someone in Kansas is like Bayshore, trust me. Just think.
You have a Bayshore near you.
Yeah, just think of the town in
the
your
white
neighborhood.
trash town near you.
Right.
Sorry, Bayshore, you're it.
You're it. We refer to Bayshore a lot on this show.
Yeah.
But I remember we were in there, Danny's Den, 18, and the first girl that came out, I swear to God, she had a cesarean scar and some kind of bullet wound.
Bullet wound.
That's all we can. That's the only thing we can figure out it was.
That's great.
And she's dancing to the Animals' House of the Rising Sun.
Yeah.
There is a house in New Orleans.
With her C-section scar. Nothing better than a gut shot scar that had to be probed for the bullet so they cut up like a dissection.
Right.
And there she is dancing.
It looks like she took the tip of a knife and tried to pull it out herself.
Yeah, just gouge it out.
Gouge it out.
That's
because she doesn't want the cops involved. Jesus, what the hell's going
on? Biker
on?
boyfriend shot her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fun. Good times.
Good times.
Good times.
So speaking of Bush, the president